Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Yet once again, I am back with another video, you guys. And today I will be sharing a few things that you guys do not know about Houston, okay? So it's about 9 things, okay, I wanted to share. First things first, you guys, Houston is really big, okay? It takes about 30 minutes to get anywhere unless you guys live down the street from a certain location or down the street from a friend or a family member, okay? That's just it, point blank, period. It's so many different areas besides Houston. So when you think of Houston, you guys, you think of the center. Think of the center. Think of downtown Houston. Think of north side, south side. Just think of Houston as center, okay? There are so many different surrounding cities, you guys, that are around Houston that people technically consider Houston, but it's not really Houston, because if you think about it, it's not looking in Google Maps or on maps or at signs or whatever, but to me it's pretty much Houston. But it is so big, okay? Next thing, there is so much good food, you guys. If you guys don't know, go and check out my video on the best food places to eat in Houston, and also the food trucks in Houston as well. So many different places, you guys. I can only imagine, okay, trying to eat at every single restaurant, you know, just throughout the month or even throughout the week. Is no way you can do it. Those are just my favorite restaurants that are in those videos that I posted. There's so many different restaurants that you guys can go to, or even just look up on Yelp, and you'll see we have so many good places that you can go to. Next, you guys, there is a lot of things to do. There's so many places to see. There's places I have not even been yet, okay? And I have been here literally all of my life, okay? I also made a video on things to do. You should definitely check that one out as well. Next, you guys, there's multiple big companies that you guys can work for. I know a lot of you are thinking about moving to Houston, or even if you already live in Houston, there is so many different companies that you can work for, you guys, especially if you have the experience, you have a great resume, you have a good head on your shoulders. It's not that hard to get a job here. Technically, it is hard to get a job anywhere, especially with what's going on right now, but with your resume, with your experience and all of the above, I'm sure it would not be that hard for you to find something. I have been jobless before, okay, and it is very stressful trying to find something, but every time I found something, there's always somebody that's hiring, okay, even if it's just like a little in and out job until you find something that you really want, right? So then, you guys, Houston is so big, so you can meet so many different people. I love to use the word network, because even when you just going out to a bar or going out to a restaurant and eating out with your friends, you can meet up with somebody or run into somebody that you don't even know, and they may have their own business, or they may be, you know, trying to find something, or trying to find someone to work for them, or someone to help them out, or so many different things, you guys. It's just so crazy. Like, I've met so many different people in Houston, you guys, and I've never seen them again, but they actually live in Houston. That is the craziest part about it. Unless you guys met at a place, and that is, you know, a place that person always go to, and you always go to that place, so y'all are of course going to run into each other all the time. But I've been to so many places, you guys. I've met so many people, never seen them again. I'm like, is the person still alive? Because I never ran into them ever again. Like, it's just so crazy. But again, Houston is so big. There's so many different places you can go to. So many different things to do. Next, our weather is bipolar. I said that in the other video. Someone asked me to create a video on Houston weather, you know, and about hurricanes and all of that stuff. And it's just, honestly, you guys, it doesn't matter where you go, where you live, there's always going to be something. Hawaii is so beautiful, but guess what? They have volcanoes that explodes, you know, and just so many different things. LA is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to, and guess what? They have earthquakes, okay? A lot of different places have different types of, you know, things that can happen, you know? So that's just the way it is. It's just natural causes. And so for Houston, we are known for hurricanes and everything, and it can be very difficult trying to get through that. But you know, we get through it every time because we're Houston strong and we all stick together. But one day it could be raining, the next day it could be freezing cold, and then 2 days after that it will be hot. Okay, I'm talking about you can wear shorts in the winter time. That is so crazy to me. But I mean, it's our weather, and it is what it is. You just may have to end up changing that night because it may end up getting cold again. Like, you just never know. So yeah, another thing, you guys, we have some horrible traffic, you guys. I mean, literally after 3 p.m. during the week, the traffic is super crazy. I hate driving on the freeways, you guys. I will take the longest detour to get to where I'm trying to go, back streets and all, just so that I do not have to sit in traffic. I hate sitting in traffic. That is one of the worst things ever, okay? I just hate it. But usually like around 7 p.m., 7:30, 8-ish, it kind of slows down. 45 freeway is the worst freeway to travel on. There's always traffic. I don't care if it's early in the morning. I don't care if it's during the day, on the weekend. It's always going to be traffic. Another thing, people love Houston. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't know why people love Houston so much, but I mean, I love it. It's pretty much where I'm from, where I'm born and raised, so of course I'm gonna love it. When I was a few years younger, I wanted to move to other areas just to kind of get the experience and just, you know, venture out. But for now, I think I'm very comfortable. I love it here so far. I mean, I haven't really had any issues or anything like that with me living here in Houston. All of my family is here. I have family in Louisiana as well, but my close family is pretty much here in Houston. So it's not really a reason for me to leave unless it's something to deal with a career or a business, or if I start a new family and my husband wants to move. So who knows? But other than that, I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine with living here in Houston. I love to travel as well. So I mean, I can always travel and go wherever it is that I want to go. So why not just stay home, I guess? I mean, other than that, it's fine. We have the best parties, the best concerts, the best clubs, the best restaurants, the best everything. And they say everything is big in Houston, so you guys have to check it out. Like, if you've never been to Houston, you're thinking about moving to Houston, I say, of course, follow your first mind. But if you just need to visit, just visit first and see if you like it. If you like it, then I say do it. Another thing, which is last but not least, we have great hospitality, okay? Now, let me rephrase that, okay? Because I even had to think about that in my last video, and then I watched someone else's video where they were talking about people were rude to them or people were mean to them or whatever. Now, let me just say this. From 1 to 100, I don't know if I want to say 75% or 90%, but somewhere between that area, majority of the people that live in Houston has great hospitality. It's just who we are. It's the way we were raised. It's just something that has to do with the southern life, you know, the country life. Or, I mean, even though it's the city, but still just saying, like, we just have that, you know, it's just that vibe. Like, you know, just be respectable to others. Say thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am, hey, how you doing, good morning. Those are things that we do. You need any help? Can I help you find something? I mean, not to just any stranger or whatever. Now, you just not gonna just be happy-go-lucky or being naive, you know, like that. But I mean, it's okay to speak to people. It's okay to talk to people. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But there are some people that can be rude, and that's just who they are. They probably not even be from Houston. But even if they are from Houston, they probably were not raised the way that everybody else was raised. Or they just could be like maybe a mean person or like an evil spirited person or something. I don't know, you guys, because I mean, I do know people that are not nice and that are not kind, and they were even taught Southern hospitality, but they don't use it. So to each his own, everybody's different. But again, majority of the people here has Southern hospitality. I know that I do. A lot of people that I've met here in Houston has it just as well. So that is pretty much it. I just wanted to share a few things with you guys that you may not know about Houston. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching.